Wrestling fans, guys, what can we say about Raw tonight? What can we say about the Raw after SummerSlam? Well, first of all, you know, Randy Orton challenging Gunther for the world title at Bash at Berlin. Is it going to be a good match? Is it going to be something that we are going to enjoy? Probably. But I want you all to know that outside the fact that Randy Orton did not have his shoulders down for a 1, 2, 3, okay? And I'm not trying to come on here and be negative about it. But outside the fact that his shoulders were not down for a 1, 2, 3 at the King of the Ring, this makes absolutely zero sense. All right? Absolutely 0 cents. All right? And we're going to get into that here in just a little bit. Okay? We're going to discuss that. We're going to discuss Damien Priest. All right? And we're going to discuss Damien Priest and Rhea Ripley joining forces against the entire Judgment Day, the new Judgment Day. We're going to discuss that. And a matchup that I think would be very entertaining for the next pay-per-view, honestly, because it is very clear what WWE is going to do, which is have Damien Priest really go through everybody to get to Finn Balor. That's what it looks like that they're going to do. So I'm looking forward to that. But look, we're going to discuss that along with everything else. But before we discuss everything that happened on Monday Night Raw tonight, you all know what to do. Make sure you become a subscriber today. Hit that subscribe button and hit the bell for all notifications. Give me a big thumbs up. And of course, leave a comment down below. It helps the channel out a lot. Go back and check out anything on the channel that you have missed. Whether it is the reviews and that kind of content, or it's the backyard beatdown content. Any of it. A lot of great content on this channel. But now, let's get into the Raw review, shall we? Let's just dive right into Gunther versus Randy Orton, all right? Because Gunther versus Randy Orton does promise to be a good matchup at Bash at Berlin, okay? As a matter of fact, it promises to be a good match. It promises to be one of those matches that, quite frankly, I'm just going to say this. Any match that Gunther has for the foreseeable future is going to be a guaranteed win for Gunther. But, listen, Randy Orton is not a Raw superstar. He is not. Okay? He's not a Raw superstar whatsoever. So, he should not be on Raw challenging for the world title. He shouldn't. If you want to know my actual thoughts about it, that's really what I'm thinking about this matchup. Randy Orton should not be on Raw challenging for the world title. This is a quick match for Gunther to go through. All right? Gunther going through a legend in WWE. That's it. Okay? And they threw it together really quick because Bash at Berlin is at the end of the month. That's it. That's all this is. Is it going to be a good match? Yes, but is it something to get all excited about? Absolutely not. All right, wrestling fans. That's just how I'm looking at Gunther versus Randy Orton. Okay. Now, as far as Big Bronson Reed. Okay, Big Bronson Reed. All right, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm pretty hyped up. I've always been pretty hyped up on Bronson Reed. Okay, I might not come on here and always say it, but I've always thought that WWE should have taken his feuds that he has on Monday Night Raw and done more with them. You know, maybe even put some of them on their pay per views or PLEs, whatever you want to call them now. So, can we please do that? Can we please follow up with what he did to Seth Rollins tonight in a very good way? Don't just do something what you did tonight to Seth Rollins and then just crumble it and crash and burn. All right, and then just make him go back to having some random stupid match on Monday Night Raw. Build on this and make something uh make something actually worthwhile. Please do that. Make something worthwhile with Bronson Reed. I hope they do that. Now, as far as as far as the Judgment Day and Damien Priest is concerned. The Judgment Day and Damien Priest is concerned. Damien Priest and Rhea Ripley, alright. Really, I think that Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan versus Damien Priest and Rhea Ripley would be a very good matchup in a mixed tag team match. I think that would be good. Because quite frankly, look, it's clear to see that we're going to see Damien Priest go through everybody before he gets to Finn Balor. All right, it looks like that's what's going to happen. Okay, and it's already started tonight. Okay, it started tonight, and it looks like we might get a mixed tag team matchup just based off of what we have seen. All right, just based off what we have seen. All right, and eventually, would I like to see the Demon Finn Balor versus some type of darker side of Damian Priest? Yeah, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. And maybe make it some type of special matchup at Bad Blood. Hey, that would be great. You really need to hype up and make Bad Blood some special, spectacular pay-per-view, especially since how it's its first time back in so many years. Okay, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. All right, wrestling fans. But Damian Priest victorious tonight. But the one thing I'm going to say about this, I've always been high on Damien Priest. I thought it was a miscarriage of justice how WWE treated his title reign. But I will say this, though, wrestling fans. WWE, now that he's not around Gunther, is all of a sudden talking really high about Damian Priest and about how he has all this background and about how he's this and that and all this crap. To be frank, they could have been doing that when he was champion. I'm going to be honest. They could, and I know that there's a difference in somebody being a heel and being a babyface, and you have to treat them differently. But they could have been talking up Damian Priest better than what they did when he was champ. And that is what bugs me about how they treated Damien Priest title reign. It just does. Y'all let me know what you're thinking in the comments below about that. But overall, that was Monday Night Raw tonight. Of course, they had some of those, in between nothing matches like R-Truth and The Miz losing tonight to Austin Theory. They had them losing. So whatever. That's just them kind of on the way to teasing the Miz turning on R-Truth, which we all knew that was going to happen. Okay, we all know that's going to happen eventually. The Miz turning on R-Truth, because you're not going to have R-Truth be the bad guy in that feud. It's not going to happen. Okay, you're not going to have Little Jimmy come back and R-Truth smoking like he did, all right, when he had that feud with John Cena. That's just not going to happen, all right. It'll be the Miz turning on R-Truth. So, you had those little things, but overall, Raw was, okay. It was just okay. Ludwig Kaiser came back and he lost to Sheamus. It's nice to see Sheamus back. I always like seeing Sheamus, but Sheamus, he's kind of wasting in the wings. All right, being that old time legend that helps put stars over now. I hope they start using him better. Okay, that's just me. But anyway. On Friday, Roman Reigns returns, and I'm looking forward to see what they do with him, because quite frankly, now that he's back, it completely outshines anything else that's going on SmackDown. 100%, because it is now Bloodline versus Bloodline, and I think we all can look forward to that. But anyway, I'm getting out of here.